Daniel Kerr, is he right to play for Sunday? Can you tell us that yet?
No, I can't tell you that yet. No. Still 50-50, maybe less than that. So it's all about risk. That's the big thing, and we don't want to take any risks with him.
What's he got?
Just tight hamstring, hip, glute. It's all in that area where he's had his surgery, but in the joint.
Do you rely on him to tell you how he's feeling? Obviously, you know he's handling pretty well.
Yeah, he's well and truly aware of how he feels and whether he's up to playing or not. He's played a couple of games this year where he hasn't been 100%, but he's been confident he could get through. So that's why we always we have to wait till pretty late.
John, has he dealt well with that frustration that it has been a game-to-game thing?
Yeah, he has dealt very well with it. Yeah, but it is most weeks we're talking to him about how he's feeling and whether he's going to be right or not. So I think he'd rather just train and play and not have to worry about that every week.
What was the biggest thing you took out of that round 8 encounter?
Well, a number of things. There's a lot of things happening throughout the course of the week and then in the lead up to that game, wasn't it? If you remember. And I think some of our intelligence got out.
So you still, we're referring to Andrew Embley, Daniel Kerr late withdrawals, which I know you're on the day you were a bit dark about.
Yeah.
He's referring to that?
No, as I said, there might have been some intelligence that got out. Got phone hacking going on these days.
Are you sure that maybe a game plan got into the Eagles' hands? Or is that
I'll have to ask John.
Bush was
No, I don't know what. No, I'm not sure where all that's come from, but.
So there was no leak?
Not that I know of, no.
Mark, where did you get that information? Where does that thought come from?
Just in some of the structure. Personnel structure, I'm talking.
Yeah, they figured it out too easily or too well? Or?
Well, they won't this time, put it that way, if they did.
Did you discover how it got out there?
Got a fair idea.
How would you advise your defenders or a defender to play on Hayden Valentine, given what happened to the SCG last week?
Pretty much playing the same they've played every other small forward this year. I can't answer how our players will react to the niggle, but I'm confident they'll react in the correct way.
John, can you mention a couple of options you think you've got in terms of a defender to take on Valentine?
Well, all the regulars that are down there, Ash Smith, Paddy McGinnity, Adam Selwood, Bo Waters, those guys.
Nick Natanui's had a bit of a quiet week on the track. Is he physically okay?
Yeah, he's fine.
You've seen him carrying scans as well.
Were they his scans?
Oh, were they?
I don't know. Might have been carrying Curry's in. Good man like that. No, he's fine. No dramas.
Jack Darling's fine as well?
Yep, Jack's fine. Yep.
How do you try and stop Matt Fyfe in the last time, 20 odd possessions, 2 goals?
Yeah, oh no, he's a jet, isn't he? Well, you got an option of trying to just run with him and nullify his influence, or you got the option of just trying to back your game plan in and where he lines up, he's got a match up and we see how we go. But he certainly has raised himself to that elite level this year, which is credit. He's an outstanding young player.
Is he now right at the top of the players you look at when you look at rebound players?
Yeah, he has to be. Yeah, I think he's a great player to watch. You know, I went and watched Fremantle last week and just marvel at him. It's awesome.
John, it's going to be imperative to try and quiet down the Freo crowd early on. Have you addressed your slow start from last week?
Yes, well, where we started slow. Yeah.
Found the reasons why?
Not exactly, other than St Kilda kicking 6 goals to 0.
Was it intensity? Were they not ready to play? Or?
No, I thought the intensity was pretty good. Yeah, St Kilda were just on top early. They're a good side.
John, have you been wary at all about a drop-off in intensity towards the back end of the season with your club? Is that something you keep reminding the players about, given where they came from last year?
No, it's Mark talked about it before. It's ongoing management of your whole list of your fixtures, everything you're looking at, where you're playing, who you're playing, which players. Some players are on the rise because they're coming back from injury. Others have had a big campaign. So there's a lot you're taking into account. It would be you'd have to spend a week or 2 weeks sitting in with everything we do to understand what goes into it.
Wish you allow yourself the opportunity to embrace Derby week, the big build-up that goes with it, or is it just too much on your plate?
Yeah, I don't embrace. I don't know what you mean by that.
Why?
Put my Eagle scarf on and drive down Hay Street with it out the window.
Do you
Nah, I don't
notice
do that.
people coming up to you, or do you handle it?
No, I'm locked in the bunker down understairs under here in the concrete hole, mate. So that's it's obviously it's different to the build-up to any normal game because all the media focuses on West Coast and Fremantle, whereas normally it's on Fremantle and Sydney and West Coast and St Kilda. But it's just on the two teams this week. We don't really care what's happening anywhere else in the country, which is
See a
great.
lot of families that have got both sets of supporters within, obviously, in your immediate.
Mine hasn't, I don't think.
Well, any distant relatives?
I'm going to go and check.